Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're just going to be taking it easy. We're going to be looking at the next season trailer that we did receive and kind of deciphering a little bit more what those two shadows can be. I went over a few different things and I'll show you my findings here in just a second. So we're just going to be looking at some Great League battles. Nothing too crazy. We're going to be using Shadow Venusaur as well as pretty difficult to obtain Giratina in the Great League. I absolutely love using that thing in the Great League here. And we're just going to kind of switch our team out randomly throughout the video. Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the pictures. Now, I am going to put a few arrows up on screen here in just a minute, but I just want to have you look at it. Now, it is going to be sideways, so if it looks a little funny, then that's the reason why. Now, this beach is going to be in Brazil. Maybe this could have an event that's revolving around Brazil. Not too sure, but just a little bit more food for thought. Alright, now, I'm going to go ahead and put these arrows up here. So we're going to kind of focus on both of them, but I want you to look at the one to the right. The one that's more so in the water. Take a look at the top of the head there. If you think that is a head, we'll kind of go over that. But something even more curious to me is the fact that we're going to see both of these with kind of looking trident tails. That was the most difficult part for me to kind of figure out what these were. Alright, so the one to the right, what could this be? Could it be a Gigantamax? Let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. See if we can have any findings as to what this could possibly be. I had a few of you, I do believe one person commented on my last video that did mention this, so also shout out to them, and kind of do agree here. So let's see what we have. So nothing so far looks like any of those, right? Like, what in the world could those possibly be? And I said, well, they probably are Shadow, and then somebody said, well, it could be from the Dynamax or Gigantamax Cloud kind of style from the gym, right? So far nothing. We did just get Rookity, so keep that in mind. We're going to be getting a Corviknight Gigantamax, so another one that you probably don't want to max out. Alright, so not Dreadnought, Colossal, Flapple, Appleton. Now here we go. There's one that looks a little bit familiar to what it could possibly resemble, and that is going to be Sandaconda. Take a look at that. So you do have on the top of the head for the one that is in the water, there's kind of like two little bumps, and that could be the two little bumps that it does have on its nose. But the tail, I'm still confused. Maybe they just threw those trident-looking tails at the bottom to kind of throw us off. So Sandaconda is going to be a pure ground-type Pokemon. Now, taking a look at the other one, I thought it was going to be a Tapu Bull or something, but let's keep it moving here. Now, this is not certain. I don't by any means think that this is what it's going to be, but we do have Scent the Scorch. I understand if you're thinking, well, the body and the top is kind of like, what's that protrusion? It could be all curled up right there in that particular area, and then those little horns are going to be the flames that it does have, and then the bottom part are going to be the bottom flames, and it's just in a weird stance. I'm just throwing it out there. I actually don't think that's so much it. It's definitely not. The other one, though, I'm going to have to say that's Sandaconda. Yeah, that's definitely going to be that one, I'm pretty sure. As far as anything else, it doesn't really resemble anything. There's Urshifu. They both have a Gigantamax, so hopefully you didn't throw all your XL candies in there. If you had 100, you know, go bananas, have fun, right? But as far as the one on the right, definitely going to be Sandaconda. As far as the other one, I'm still a little confused. I still don't know what the hell it is. And the one to the right could not even be Sandaconda, but kind of looks like that. But then again, at the tip of each, kind of like at the end of the, it's like an upside down triangle, right? There's like these little bumps, and the Sandaconda doesn't have that. So I could be completely wrong as to what that could be. I'm just so damn curious. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a full trailer here pretty soon. GoFest coming around the corner. They're going to keep that hype train going. They like to keep that momentum, especially since summer is here. So I can see them just dropping a full trailer and releasing a whole bunch of data soon. Information, I should say, about it. I mean, we're what, 8 days away before the end of the season, 7 days in some places. So yeah, it's not like a big mystery as to them dropping that information. But I haven't done a little bit of a Go Battle League video in a while, so I thought I'd just drop one for you and do a little bit of Great League here. We're just going to keep it short and sweet. I don't want to get into like a 30-minute video, to be honest with you. So I'll just throw in a few fun teams for you to maybe try out, show you some Pokemon here. Running Shadow Pokemon is one of my favorite things to do. Giratina again. So in order for you to get that into the Great League, I do believe you're going to have to get it through the particular task that we got, which was going to make its combat power even lower than you would usually get it in the first place. So it's like you can only get one, right? And then you would have to trade it, and then the IVs would have to drop low enough. And it's more ideal to trade it with somebody who does have a lower friendship, because of the lower friendship that you do have, the higher chance that it does have for the IVs to not turn out so good. So yeah, I know most of you already knew that, but there's newer people all the time who need this information, you know? And then of course I do have my Shadow Ferrothorn here, and I do have a few of the newer shadows. It's just funny because I didn't really do too many rocket grunts during the particular event that we were going to be able to remove frustration. And not only did I did a good amount actually, I just was not encountering any of the damn newer ones whatsoever. It was extremely frustrating. But not only that, I started encountering them after the event was over. So now I have the new ones like Amora and stuff, Tyrantrum, but they have frustration. So I have to wait for another event to remove that. So goof, yay. All right, but let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. All right, Mandibuzz up against our Carbings here. You know, everybody's favorite Pokemon. It's fun to use, great Pokemon for sure, but it's starting to get extremely annoying hatching this son of a gun. And yeah, it's pretty much what it is. Everybody's just annoyed with that. We've got plenty of them. It's not like we need XL candies or anything. So as far as doing Go Battle League, I'm doing this probably twice a week, maybe once now. Playing Go Battle League. Yep, that's what it is now. That's what it's become. Okay, they need to fix it, right? And I do have a blast. And I'm not going to sit here and complain or anything, but it's not about complaining. It's just about pointing out, you know, the current situation as to why I'm not doing it. And, you know, got a lot of stuff going on as far as the game being pretty glitchy. It's been all right playing the past. When I do play it once in a blue moon, it's been pretty okay. But, you know, a lot of times, a lot of things just happen where it's a little too coincidental, and it just kind of really throws your morale off. And yeah, you know, I'm not looking to getting any of the poses. If I really wanted to hit Legend one day, if I really wanted to focus in, just pick a bunch of try-hard teams and just go, I could make it happen. But I'd rather just bring out news for you all and just write on that, okay? So, but anyways, there you have it. And again, I still enjoy battling. I battle with my friend. We do, you know, we spar once in a while. And then again, I do go on Go Battle League quite a bit, actually. A little bit more than I said. I just don't upload the videos as often. We've been bombarded with news, and I think that's probably another one of the reasons why, is because we do have so much news coming out lately that there's just so much to cover. And then I have so many more ideas on the side that I want to do, but then I get caught up with more news, and then those ideas get pushed back, and then it's not that those ideas become irrelevant, but then it's just kind of like, all right, well, that was a good thought before. I think we're just going to continue on just reporting the news here, and then I'll sneak in a battle video once in a blue moon, and then, you know, whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy lately. A lot of quality of life updates happening. Pretty excited about that. Bottle caps for GoFest. Let's see, what else I mean, the remote rate is increased. We can do shadows. We can do Gigantamax, max battles. Pretty awesome. Got Corviknight out here. I know a lot of you did that Corviknight raid or max battle hour, right? I did a couple myself. Not going to power it up. I mean, I might bring it up to like, I don't know, 40 maybe. But there's really no point to max it out. I got to save those XL candies for Gigantamax. Okay. Yeah, and that's another thing. We're just getting more updates on top of more updates and more features coming through. And the game is just rapidly kind of changing, especially with that power creep. All these fusions and form changes, Crownzation and Zamazenta. We have new adventure effects coming that are going to be pretty awesome to help you take out those max battles even better, and raids. Max battles and raids. So it's going to be a good old GoFest for sure. And then we have Eternatus with the data mine indicating, oh, it's okay, girl, relax, it's a dog barking, Athena, relax, take it easy. indicating that Eternatus is going to have some sort of an adventure effect, allowing it to use, apparently in like the show and stuff, it kind of corrupts the other Pokemon to turn them into Dynamax or Gigantamax. And it's kind of like a virus thing. I've said before, it's kind of like we're starting to get into Digimon territory with this here. It's kind of funny. So apparently it's not great. So maybe this adventure effect is going to be like corrupting these Pokemon that you could potentially counter. And then I don't think they're just going to allow anything to be Dynamax. Obviously not Gigantamax, but maybe... I don't know. I don't know how they'll work it, but we'll see. It could possibly be like you'll have a chance of any of the Pokemon that can be Dynamax currently, or maybe even Gigantamax, to appear on the map. And that's the way it would work. It would be like a special incent. How about that? The special incent that allows only Dynamax and Gigantamax available Pokemon to spawn. There you go. That makes a lot more sense. So yeah, I mean, this game is getting a little crazy. I think what is the most useless adventure effects right now? Well, what is it? What is it? All of them are pretty good. I think Kyurem Black, maybe, because, you know, Kyurem White is pretty much doing the job a little bit better for you there. I wouldn't call Kyurem Black's a waste. And then definitely Origin Palkia and Dialga. Whew, those things are just, my favorite one to use is probably going to be, I don't know, they're both great, but there you go, folks. Just a nice little ramble holiday videos. I mean, well, it's not a holiday for everybody, but, you know. Yeah, well, thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care, and be safe out there, trainers.
I finally did it. I'm the champion of the Pokemon League. Hurry up and come. Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!